Hey. Nah, you gonna get sued by them niggas.
Nah, Ray Bans. That's the difference. I mean, granted, you might.
Mine's spelled with an E.
Right. Ray with an E. Bands or something.
And Z at the end.
I thought it was Ray, R-A-Y, Bands.
When have you ever seen me spell my name with a Y?
The bands thing new for me.
It's R-A.
Yeah, it
I
never
don't
say
know.
bands.
Honestly, I don't even know how your name is spelled, if we're gonna be honest.
R-A-S-H-E-L-L.
I ain't gonna wear my phone.
You know what? That sounds familiar.
Oh, that was you knocking. I was about to say, who at the door?
Oh, I'm looking like
And like people come in and join. Let's all join it and let's all share it and stuff. Things of that nature. Whoa there. Okay, yo. Okay. I'll get it sorted.
let's get this party started.
I'm about to send it out in a minute.
Oh shit.
Let's see here.
Oops. What was that?
Oop, I don't censor it.
As you should, because
For real.
My nose is still in there.
all right.
Okay.
Make a lot of noise now.
I'm gonna throw it away.
What's the dilly, everyone?
What's going on?
We back like we left, and now we back because we left.
Did you say we back like we left?
Yes.
We got a real poet right here.
Okay.
I think it's a word.
We would like to say that we do have a family member missing. She will be back.
Yeah, she getting facial reconstruction surgery.
So when y'all see her, she's gonna be a whole new bitch.
Hey.
BBL or something.
She getting it done. She getting it snatched.
She over there in the
Okay.
background with the white wrapping around her head and everything.
Okay. She on there like a mummy.
Man, mummy up top for real,
Like-
mummy head.
Ray.
Y'all should see her.
Ray, but she here, but she over there.
Man.
That's so funny.
So yeah, my niggas going through it.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
All right, what up, though, y'all? Welcome to Shots Fired Podcast, where we shoot shots, take shots, give shots. Like I said, welcome back. This is
Malachi.
I am Sam.
Bills.
Chanel.
Ray Bans over there.
Yeah.
That will be back soon.
She
Okay.
getting the Michael Jackson nose.
As y'all know,
My
The
nigga
thriller knows.
I'm about to tell my friend.
For real. That nigga coming he.
I'm fucking dead.
You are so late.
Come on. Beating up on his son.
I just caught
Talking
it.
I thought it
about
on. Okay, don't do that to me.
No, yeah, I know it. I just caught it.
All right, so as y'all know, in the beginning of every episode, we take a shot for the one time. So I'm gonna need everybody to put something in a cup, a shot glass, or whatever the case. Un momento, por favor. Y'all hear?
I just rolled it too. Good job.
Yeah, okay, still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I'm
Gotta be
chasing
classy.
my wine. That nigga took over there.
Because it be Sam doing.
What I been doing?
Nah,
Alright.
take shots. You gotta take a shot.
Shots up, everybody. We in for a great episode. I think I would love to talk about
that's
these
really
topics.
crazy. Y'all just don't even know how many people on the podcast no more. Huh? Y'all just pouring up and shotting along. It's crazy out here.
You're not, but no, we just be like, y'all take too long sometimes.
I had to pour a shot.
Woo! All right.
Stay ready, ain't gotta get ready.
Right.
What?
Just pour the
Tell him again.
So my dad said that to me all the time. I'd be like, oh my
5
god.
P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Let's get it, people.
Yeah.
Get on your shit. Come on now.
I like that.
That's very true.
All right, so our first topic of the Nizzy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
First topic of the Nizzy.
I'm pretty sure we can put that together.
Okay, you know, sometimes people can't.
Are you using your gang language?
Screaming.
Nizzy.
I don't know what I just put up, but hopefully it wasn't bad. Anyway, the first topic is pickup lines that women use on men. Do women have game for real? Y'all think women got game for real?
Alright, let's hear y'all pickup lines. How about that? Let's
I know what you be saying when you drunk. Go ahead, cause you be pulling the niggas.
First of all, I don't say that. I
No.
don't know
She be
because I'm
pulling the
drunk.
drinks. It don't even be about the niggas.
I like to say it depends on where I am. It depends on where I am.
Chanel be like,
But
I'm thirsty.
That's
Basically.
so crazy how parched I am. I hear you talk about your life and everything, but I think I could use a drink.
Niggas be like, oh, well,
Hold me to the bar.
okay.
Hold me to the bar.
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember because
What?
I'm always so
She said, I
excited.
don't remember.
I don't.
No, I know.
Alright, so let me see. I feel like mine depend on where I'm at. Like if I am at a bar, it depends on. I would have to have liquid courage for real.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta.
Cause I mean, I'll look around and see somebody cute though, but I'm the type of girl where I don't really approach unless I'm really like, all right, I really want to get this person's number. Or I'm just like, just in this mood where I just want to like trying to see if I got it still. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Whatever, not you. You don't count. You's different. I approached him, but
Put her on blast, man.
I don't know. I approached him, but it was for skating, and it was genuinely for skating at first. Okay, but anyway, I would say for men when I'm like out, I don't really approach me when I'm out like that. To be honest with you, and I would approach a woman. But I ain't gonna put our business out there like that. I was definitely about to put some business out there that don't need to be out there.
And you gonna keep the tea to yourself?
I gotta keep the tea. But if you see me and Malachi out, you know if you
I was
know.
about to say, niggas can read between the lines. You pretty much get
Alright.
that
But I mean with women, I basically just like I just have conversation with people.
Yeah,
Like you said, I
good
usually converse
conversation.
niggas and women out some shit if I want.
Like
But
talking about that
into
girl
a number.
Like me, I wouldn't try to spit like that. I would literally just go up and just try to be as friendly as possible.
Yeah.
And just have a good conversation because I feel like, and then of course, like women, we don't have to have as much game because
We got ass and titties and looks. So.
Not even that. I feel like you can really grab a nigga. I mean, if you got all of that, cool. But sometimes dudes will look at you like it's still not even really
that's true.
want you. You know what I'm
That's
saying? But I feel like if you really got the game, it could be conversation and some shit that they actually ain't even talked about in a long time. Or if you people do like, you can tell they just standing there. It be the ones that just be standing there too. Like them the easy ones. I give you the ones that just be standing there. They look like they bored. They look like they don't want to be there. You go and them be the fine ones though. I ain't even gonna lie to you. The ones that be out there doing too damn much, you don't want them. Okay, you don't want them. You want the ones that's over there chilling low key. You know what I'm saying? Like they there, but they not there for real. And you basically go over there and sit up there and talk to them and be like, you ready to go home or something? Like you gotta like, you know, engage in conversation. They be like, man, hell no, I'm just over here chilling. You know, like that's when you get the conversation started. And boom, you good to go from there if you know how to keep the
First
conversation.
of all,
Yeah.
Don't a little bit of game.
I'm trying to tell you, like you look for like if you look the ones that's out there on the floor doing too damn much, they're the ones who can put an ass in the titties. Them ones only really there for a good ass time. But if you're looking for the ones, like I said, that's low key, that's not they enjoying themselves just by sitting there taking a sip or whatever, them the ones you can sit down next to and talk to and you bag them right there. That's what they're looking for. They don't want to go out there shaking their ass for real. That's it.
I just don't like this conversation. It's like it sounds like she like giving the whole.
I'm just giving people game of what they could do. You know what I'm saying?
I like
It's
that.
like
I
my
like listening.
specific
I'm like, that's
book,
crazy.
though. Shit. Don't look for the niggas that's out there having fun and shit. Look for that nigga that's in the background, quiet
Oh, yeah.
and alone.
That's the nigga you want to take home.
That's the one. And then most of the time they be the ones with the money too.
She look like a lion. And she's like, no, you gonna take off the weak gazelle that's in the back. Don't take off the gazelle that's in the back.
The one in the
That's
back.
that one. We got that one.
No, the one in the back doing the less is the one with the most power. I'm trying to tell you. That's the one that got the most. Yeah, they chilling. They don't gotta be out here being seen for real. They don't gotta be out here doing too damn much, but they got it.
So really, she's saying just step into the shadows for a second.
Or just observe. I gotta act this
Or
one
yeah, just go
fucking
for the one that ain't doing too much.
that ain't doing too much and still fine though. Don't just go for anything that ain't doing too much. Because the ones that ain't doing too much know they can't do too much. Okay.
So I got a question now. Like at this day and age, is game even really a thing?
Yes.
I feel like hell yeah, you gotta have it for our age because it's like
game. Like game is a thing. It's like game isn't like a pickup line though. It's not like no corny shit like that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if it's just a conversation, if you're just good at conversing with people,
But
is that game? If you just
I mean,
talk
no. It's a difference between being good at conversing and knowing how to steer a conversation a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like
the gems on
and
it.
it's like when you sit up there talking and then you drop subtle hints, but it's like a double entendre in your words, and where it's like it get tricky. You know what I'm saying? But if you really risen and you really vibing, this shit come easy sometimes. Like and you just be sitting up here and talking, it's like, oh, that's what you like. And then y'all be talking about something different, but when you say it, she pick up on the hints. And then it's like, you know what I'm saying? You add like a certain extra level of emotion to the conversation.
Innuendos is what you're saying.
Exactly. Innuendos.
Innuendos.
You know what I'm saying? It's Riz. You know what I'm saying? You spit that game, you trying to like, try to sauce you up and make you, wanna know more about you.
Basically, what
any
you're
nigga can
saying
just talk to a bitch.
is when you drop an innuendo at any point throughout the conversation. No, I'm just saying, like you drop an innuendo throughout any point in the conversation, and they pick up on it. Now you in game mode.
Not necessarily.
Is it effective?
Right.
Did it?
That's the question.
If she picked up on it, I would have think.
It can be corny.
Now she can pick up on it, she might not be one.
I'm a corny.
So check this out. Okay, so I feel like so for women, right? It's about women here, right? So when we talking to a guy and we like engaging in this conversation, you gotta do like subtle, like laughing, and like like
I'm gonna be
why
like,
not? Because you irritate
He's
me.
the worst kind.
He is the worst kind. But normally it works, women, okay? Like, you gotta basically, like, first of all, if you're gonna step to a dude, like, make sure you presentable, you're not too fucked up or nothing like that. You can actually, like, hold yourself together. You can have a little courage, but not too much. And I would definitely say, like, when you're going up there and you're talking to him, like, yeah, just, do a little soft touch when you laughing or something like that. Compliment their outfit. Even if it's something that ain't even, like, that sweet. Comment the least sweetest thing on them. Comment the smallest, like, detail that they didn't put too much effort into. Comment that part of them.
You gotta tell them they smell good too.
Oh, and yeah, like
the thing.
this Rachel said, tell them they smell good. They love that.
Hey, we do love that shit. I ain't gonna lie. When you tell me that, I'm like, yeah, I did put that shit on. Didn't I?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
There's something about that. That's a term.
Because if you think about it, men dress to impress women most of the time.
It's peacocking.
And
That's animal
you have to compliment that because they put that effort there, right? They put that effort, even women too, obviously, but for women to men, they put in that effort in all them designer ass clothes, all that money they spent on that, them Buckies and shit, like they in the club with it on, they want to get complimented on it. But number one thing is don't seem like a groupie, and that's real kind of hard to do sometimes.
I don't know. It depends on what works because.
That's what I'm saying. But it could work. If you only want sex, then hell yeah, it's gonna work.
But
you know what I'm saying?
It depends on the dude though. Because
Yeah.
you could be on some groupie stuff and still get wiped up. It don't even.
That's actually, that's fucking true
It
shit.
just depends on the dude. Really.
That's actually fucking true. Yeah, they like that. Ain't no cap.
Yeah.
But yeah, now that I'm fucking thinking about it, hell yeah, women got game. Now that I'm over here talking.
I honestly feel like women don't have game. I feel like niggas we just easy. Like we just like it's literally like when you go and you look at the animal kingdom, women always make the selection on the mate. Like it could be two motherfucking bulls fighting to the death, but it's still the women's choice on who she about to lay hit.
Like that nigga that almost died.
I'm gonna take him. You know what I'm saying? But they normally just take the strongest one. That's the way it goes. At the end of the day, it's genetically the woman's choice. Men, we gonna try to fuck regardless because that's in our nature. Well, I ain't gonna say just men, but the male species in certain species. I ain't gonna say that. Certain species. Not all animals do that, but a lot of the male species throughout the animal kingdom, they just trying to get it done. They like shit. I'm about to peacocks like nigga. I'm probably trying to have the brightest feathers, nigga, because I need mine. Fuck with these other niggas talking about. This me. I need the pussy. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Are you choosing me? Let's go. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way it goes. So I feel like when it really comes to you having when women try to get on a nigga who not really interested in them, the non-game shows, because then it'd be like you try to talk to a nigga and then you be listening to her sometimes and be like,
like what are you talking about?
That's what's up. Like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, like this bitch kind of weird. Or y'all just be sitting there in silence. You know what I'm saying? And you say something, she's not able to keep up with the conversation because there's some women that's not good at conversation.
Like, you ever had like someone who just don't stop talking? They're not good at gaming you. They just talking, and you just listening.
I'm dead. They organize
In awe, like wow, I don't even have to be here.
Honestly, sometimes I prefer them over the ones that's quiet. Like shit, just talk. You can talk to yourself. I zone out, be on my phone.
I have a question for y'all. What's the best? Like, give us the best time that y'all, like, a woman like came to you spitting that shit, and you was just like, damn, I gotta give her my number type. Like, give us a time where women actually succeeded with y'all, and it was like phenomenal. I need to hear it.
Phenomenal.
Not
First, he's the worst kind.
Yeah, I'm talking to
about
you.
everything.
Stresses me, okay?
I mean, I know that that's like.
Sam,
Most of
you
it.
must be Bro, you must be the one because he is hard to please.
Mandy says sometimes we're just socially awkward, LMAO.
That's true.
So
Women, not men.
I thought she said people.
Weird. She's a woman. We're talking about the women.
Oh, we're not talking about people.
No. The topic is, do women have game for real?
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, men are like honestly low key easier. They're way easier to
Like
get.
anytime y'all shoot y'all don't shoot y'all shot, y'all lay up.
Okay.
It's like dunking on one of the little Fisher Price rims. You know, like the Fisher Price, everybody hit dunk on that dick. For real, they're like, here you go. They're like, sir, you're handsome. Oh, where you want to suck my dick? What's that? Like, what we doing? Like, oh, you want to take my number down? I'll call you later. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it be.
Okay, so are you saying y'all easy because y'all automatically thinking about sex and it's just like, okay, you want to fuck? Cool. Like, it's like the automatic response because of sex?
The majority of us are easy because we haven't been able to conquer our sexual desires. And you know what I'm saying? So it'd be like that horniness take over, and horny brain is a different brain. So you be ready to go sometimes, and then you get your nut, and you be like, that was some bullshit. So when you learn to, overcome that and be like, all right, I might want to fuck her, but I just only want to fuck her. I'm not really interested in her, and I'm not finna waste my time. I'm not finna waste her time. Then you get to another level. But a lot of niggas haven't got there, so therefore they be like, shit, I'm trying to fuck. And as y'all see, a lot of niggas be fucking. And that's why, niggas fuck, they get their nut. And shit, they won't hit you up again until they ready to get their nut again. Sometimes, not all the time. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
So it's not really that women have game, it's that what you basically said. Like,
Niggas being horny brain.
it's like, I could be like, hey,
what I did.
Like, all I do is say hi for real. And if a nigga horny, then it's go time, basically, is what it getting at here.
Low-key reproductive.
You was like, hey, huh?
Basically, it's like I was say, hey, what's up? And
Like,
they
oh,
go to
what's
number.
up? Like, oh, yeah. And then, especially if we like how we used to be when we was younger, like, nigga, we used to go out and try to get as many numbers as possible.
Yeah.
So it's like shit, like we went out fishing, nigga. Like, so
the most money.
So if a woman come up and give me her number, it makes it easier. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, cool. Like, let's go. I'm with it, even if I might not use it.
It is crazy.
Yeah, when I was
from
no,
a
for
different
real.
cloth.
When I was younger, I used to party promote, and it used to be so funny. I mean, not even just that, but like where I grew up at, like whenever we go out to like the little team parties or like basement parties or whatever, the ultimate goal was how many numbers you coming back with.
So
literally.
I'm cut from kind of where you're cut because I wasn't allowed to do nothing as a kid. So I was in the house.
That's not
Okay.
I mean, well,
Niggas was on the porch.
Yeah.
I was out,
But you just wasn't.
yeah, I had control.
what?
I'm not gonna
Getting
hold
numbers
you
ain't uncontrolling.
You had control. You want to get numbers?
No. I wasn't just out here like I wonder how many numbers I can
Shit,
get.
I don't know how many
Excuse
niggas.
us, Your Grace.
I mean, you excuse me, my nigga.
That's
I'm
your
just
grace.
letting you know. I was out
I
here
had
like.
control. I didn't want numbers.
It's like it was for fun though. It wasn't really like no hot shit. It was
No, I
really
was
like
out for sure.
I'm out here fine as fuck, and
Yeah.
all my friends, we all could be fine as fuck, y'all. That's how many niggas we can pull tonight. The fuck,
Look,
and come back and count them.
I'm coming from where like when Landy said
Socially awkward.
right. I'm out here like I'm like yeah, y'all look like y'all would be cool to hang out with. Maybe I don't think so.
You got something going on. Go ahead.
I'd be like I ain't even about that life.
I feel like it is how you grew up. I feel like if you were to have grown up where we were, you would be doing the same thing. And you wouldn't be as socially awkward. I feel like it just depends on what you have experienced because this shit was fun. It's like, especially if they fine as hell. No, don't get me wrong. You could just be standing there and an ugly motherfucker come up to you and you gotta count them, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's a number. You ain't really gonna talk to someone after that, but it's one of the numbers you got. You know what I'm saying? But it's literally for fun.
I mean, I guess I did that when I got older. When I threw that party.
You was out there going crazy.
I got all the numbers. Every girl and some people and some guys, like everybody that I met, low key that whole night, they wanted to know me. I was just like,
What you was doing at this party?
What kind of party was
I was the weed man, so
Okay, that's okay.
There we go.
this? Start with that.
Okay,
so when I showed up, the party got like hyper.
Oh, it's Malachi.
Yeah, everybody's like, who's this guy? I don't know.
You know what's so funny? Can you tell them how your night at that party ended versus how our night getting numbers end?
I mean, I was a grown man.
We was just getting numbers, sir. Okay.
Okay.
We ain't do all of that.
I was out here as an adult.
Okay.
It was you saying there was no point in y'all getting numbers. I didn't have a point either.
He was out here doing things afterwards. We was just getting numbers and going to the crib, okay?
It's not my fault.
We talking when we was 14, 15
Yeah,
years
yeah.
old. He was a grown man.
Yeah. Not even 14, 15. I was doing that older than 14, 15.
I mean, but we was doing stuff then. Well, I was.
I'm like, wait, 14, 15.
Nah, we.
Let's go up a couple notches.
I was.
I wasn't.
Lennon said orgy party, and she said, "Oh, never mind."
So my Atlandy left my ass up. Oh, you freaky. Yeah, no, it did kind of sound like he was going in that direction.
That's what you talking
He was
about.
like, hold on, wait a minute, what you got going on over there, homie?
No, I just meant like everybody wanted to know me when I walked in, and then every girl that I did meet, it was a different story.
Okay, so you feel like so wait, girls, you don't feel like girls got game?
We got game.
You don't feel like girls have game?
I mean, based off, because y'all was already saying I'm hard to please, but based off of like how I think, I'd be like, nah. I'd be like,
I just want to make that statement. I feel like the majority of girls don't have a game. My bad. Go ahead. You
the
get
who
it.
girls? Okay?
The majority of girls.
Oh yeah, no, like majority of women.
I just feel like we have potential, but we don't ever have to use it, so we don't like shoot our shot for real.
Yeah.
That's true. But I feel like when I do need
It's
to
like a
spit
muscle that
game,
needs to be executed.
the game.
But my thing is, if y'all were to hold in on that, y'all be fucking savages. Like, why not?
Absolutely.
That's true.
It's like with us niggas. Like, nigga, focus on your read some books about sex, nigga. Like, shit,
I
why
know for a
not?
fact.
Your sex game should be good, and then you get, your conversation skills up. Go to the gym, work out. Next thing you know, you a monster. Bitches love you.
Period. All right, y'all. So you say no.
No, I mean solely because like most of the women that I've come across, like y'all conversation be really terrible. Like it's just like sometimes there's no room for more like for me to input anything. Like I said earlier, like y'all just be talking. It's either that or y'all think that y'all know what I want already. You're only here for one thing, and that'd be the craziest thing because I just came here to smoke some weed and hang out. I don't be realistic.
You be letting them slut you out.
He said you're bothering me.
You be letting them slut you out.
Look.
He said, I didn't come over here for all that. And they be like, nah, nigga.
I know what
Drop them.
I know, it'd be crazy because like women like to also
Like,
do
come
this
on now,
thing.
you know you want this.
Look,
I didn't come over here. That's the role you playing. I ain't come over here for all that.
Look, they be trying to play that whole like you want them more than they want you. It's really what it be.
I agree.
And I be sitting there like, I'm actually cool. I was cool with just us just having a conversation, talking, whatever, smoking weed. Mainly was what I was looking for in this thing because I brought the weed. Anyway, it's just like like.
I actually me and him dating. I've actually witnessed this shit. Like I've witnessed women having a conversation with him, and it's just like the conversation. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. Shit, the women that I've seen try to talk to him, they do got game. They got the sneakiest fucking game you could ever fucking have.
Ain't that good.
Hell no, cause motherfucker.
So that's I'm about to say, but that's the point he's saying though, because it's not a good game. He don't even know this. He don't even know
No,
the game.
he didn't recognize it, but when I would when he would show me, I would let him know that's true. Okay, it wouldn't be a good game because I guess he wouldn't know it's game, or he would, because he'd be like, oh, I didn't know that's what they was trying to do. I'm looking at him like, what you mean you can't tell they're trying to flirt with you right now? Like these women, okay, he's into anime, right? These women, they low-key watch anime, but they don't really watch anime. They know he watch anime and he skate. The main one be skating. They be like, oh, I really want to skate.
I want to learn.
I want to learn so bad. He said, oh, well, you should start with getting your wheels. He'll send them the link, and you never hear from their ass again. You're like, oh, you really want to skate? I'll teach you, we can get on you doing skating. You never hear from their ass again.
Because I'd be purposeful with what
like,
you hit me up about. If you hit
yeah,
me up about
anime.
something very specific,
Like-
here's the conversation. Here's what we gonna talk about.
So that's
where we go.
Bad game, right?
It is exactly a bad game. That's crazy. Because, I be peeping up, but no, it was some of them that looked like, damn, bitch. I can't remember which ones. I wouldn't say it's girl.
I mean, that's the way you be feeling. Cause
yeah, 'cause I know what they're trying to do, I guess. But
They like follow through. You're supposed to come up with the, I want to learn how to say, can you come with me to the skating rink?
See?
Very sure
no, they used to ask him where he skate at and if they can go link too. But he be like, yeah, me and my girlfriend to come. And then they'd be like, yo, we never say shit else after that.
Yeah. But you is a different type of
I'd be
nigga.
like, me and my girl be down there skating all the time.
time.
They be like, you and your girl.
And it's up and I'm like, what that look like? Are they cute? And then, that's about it. Anyway.
You start getting them referrals.
They don't. We gonna
Down.
We gonna go from there, okay?
Down, here it is.
So yeah, you said no. Like I also know what your answer is.
No, my answer was no.
Okay, mine is yeah. No.
Of course
We have potential.
I just think women be so full of what they used to.
Hey, we have potential is crazy.
Hold on. Like potential, I ain't gonna.
Niggas been saying that about the Lions for the past 20 years.
They won their first game.
That's crazy.
They won their first game.
And
Don't
they
do
do
the
that
line.
No,
every
people
year
are
or
saying
so.
that. People are saying
Niggas
that
say
just
we
from wishful
we
thinking.
have potential. That's wishful thinking. We have potential.
If you work at it, you know.
Hey, I might start saying that about us men.
Well, no.
Every time women say
Well,
men
no,
are
it's
trash,
different.
we have potential.
It's different.
That's a slogan.
Because for me to have game, that's
like
me working on me. A team effort. The Lions winning is a team effort.
Don't come at the Lions like that. But
No, they suck.
Yeah.
they just suck though. But they won their first game. That's just
Okay,
that's glad about that.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
But what was the next one?
Yeah, so women don't got game. Sorry, y'all. I love y'all.
What? This is
Majority
an
of y'all
even
don't got game.
split. Let's ask.
Even
I mean, but it's biased because it's women.
y'all are women.
Oh, so we technically can't.
And then she said we got potential. That's technically
Right,
like,
she's
Okay.
saying that
I don't know.
y'all
She's
don't
in
have it.
between
She said
two.
y'all got
So,
potential.
oh wait, no, see right? I am because it's
0.5.
like yeah, they won. Okay, they won. Women don't have game according to people on the panel. I said we do.
Let's go. I still love y'all though. Y'all don't have that game. Look. What's the next one?
All right, so we're gonna get back into this
What's
next
good, E-Money?
topic. What is the next topic? Oh, the next topic we're gonna talk about a very sticky. Landy said the Lions going to the playoffs this year. Not too
They
much.
say that every year.
Okay, ladies.
No, it's crazy.
I believe you.
Like, no, there was a point where the Lions did make it, and
They
then
did.
and then they got fucked.
And they lost. Yeah, I remember that.
No, they didn't lose. They got fucked.
All right.
Like,
Let's go to the
they
next topic,
did
man. We is not a
because
sports podcast.
they got fucked out of it. I'm just saying.
All right, so the next topic is actually about a skit that Tiffany Haddish. I don't know the other guy's name. What's his name?
Aries
Spears.
Spears.
Aries Spears.
Mhm.
They did a skit about, is it pedophilia? What is it about exactly? Like, what's the
In a sense.
concluded and pedophilia within like the family structure, and how I would say how you don't know it could be a family member, and also how neglectful some parents can be and turning a blind side to because they're so busy or whatever the case may be, and they're neglectful with it. So they got a lot of backlash about this skit because it was just too much going. It was just way too. In a sense, I can kind of say realistic. I feel like it could have been a little more censored. They didn't have to have. It was really, it was almost too realistic. And one thing about TV and skits and all that, they don't like too much of a real thing. It's still supposed to be fantasy. It's still supposed to be it coulda, woulda, shoulda type of thing. But that shit was extremely too real. They used a whole child in it.
Yeah.
And I think that that's where they kind of went wrong. But I don't know if y'all have any thoughts about this topic, and everybody else can go ahead and discuss it.
The shit was distasteful. They played it off as a comedy. It was supposed to be a comedy skit with two comedians. They both comedians. The shit was distasteful. I couldn't make it past 30 seconds. Like, the nigga was looking through the motherfucking newspaper at the little boy. I had to cut it off. So that shit was fucking nasty. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. I don't know who greenlighted it, who thought it was funny, who thought the shit was, who thought they can get a kiki out of it. I'm not going. I ain't going.
So was it supposed to be a comedy?
I don't think that's not comedy worthy. And
They-
it's not,
I
I don't
think
think it's
they're
about getting a
comedians.
laugh out of it. It's about getting a reaction. That's your whole thing. It's about getting a reaction, getting real reactions.
But
from
people said that it was. Some people said that it was supposed to be a comedy skit, but I don't know though. I think that was them saying it because they were two comedians acting.
If two comedians make a film,
But imagine two
9 times out of
comedians
10.
for the first time trying something serious, basically.
I
Okay.
think it was supposed to
Okay.
be funny because the music on top of the lyrics
Exactly.
is supposed to be
Oh, well, I didn't
have a
hear the music.
comedic relief.
Yeah, I couldn't show him it.
The way the nigga, his faces was supposed to be like funny.
Yeah,
Right?
like he was like overdoing it in a sense. But I feel like it was supposed to be a mixture maybe, and the funny was just it wasn't funny, and it was more so way too. It was more so on the weirder, too serious side more so than the comedian side. It was really nothing funny about it, to be honest, that I saw. I mean, it was cringing to watch, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It was just like, I mean, if you go, I mean, the crazy part, on the skit, they didn't censor. But, of course, on platforms like YouTube and all the other stuff, or whoever decided to put the video out, they censored it for them. And it's like, y'all could have did, you know what I'm saying, so many other different avenues of this message and actually you can't do shit funny with that. I ain't gonna have to.
It's not funny.
It's not.
I feel like if you were trying to do like a message like that like really is like realistic and a serious topic, then maybe start off with like, you know, a disclaimer. Maybe start off with like, hey, you know, we would like, you know how they used to start it off with as the serious announcements on an episode before they used to talk about some stuff. Like, you know, say like, okay, this is a real issue, and we would just like to bring light to this or something like that.
Yeah.
And the way they put it out was very, like you said, it was distasteful. So nobody got it. And then you to try to add comedy stuff within it made it seem like they was
blowing like
on
wasn't
some
that.
stuff. Yeah. So it was just whoever directed it, it wasn't led right.
Most of that, whenever it's like something like that, clearly it's like low budget because that's those two people trying to do something, like I said, trying to set themselves apart in some form or fashion.
Okay.
They trying to look for some way in, like to open up a door.
So was this old or was this newer?
It looks old.
You know what I find crazy is that anybody know who directed this or came up with the skit or anything?
Right. I think it's probably both of them.
No. Tiffany Haddish said that she was casted for that role. She didn't come with it. It wasn't her skit. But my thing about it is, we need to get on who the fuck was directing this shit. That's what we really need to get up on.
We don't need to get on everybody.
No, don't get me wrong, them too. But I'm saying that nobody knows who. I haven't seen a name about who directed this shit at all.
Yeah.
I ain't seen not a damn thing.
One thing is, look.
They the bigger stars though.
Exactly.
Because their face is on it. Their face is out there. But the person who came up with this shit directed that shit is also the biggest one because they're the one who put it on fucking film. It was like, yes, this is what I want to see.
Really.
This is the one that this is what I want to.
It's not.
It was just
if y'all
a
want to be
bad
honest,
look.
it's not even the director at that point.
It was
You
a bad
gotta go all the way to the writer who wrote it.
Yeah, all of them motherfuckers.
They wouldn't be there without him.
This
I would
is such a
start
bad
there.
look for her. This is because you know Tiffany Haddish is basically a household name at this point.
And I just seen a video of her saying that she lost all her jobs.
But,
yeah,
you know,
but that won't last long. I feel like.
One thing I will say though, I ain't gonna hold it against her for too long. That shit was nasty.
Yeah.
Hopefully they grow and move on.
Yeah.
Everybody make mistakes.
Everybody do.
You know what I'm saying?
Half the director never.
And people
never
grow and we learn and become better people. So hopefully
Exactly.
they take from this lesson and learn from this lesson.
Exactly.
And move forward.
Exactly.
And, you know, be able to, you know, get some positivity out of this. Hopefully.
And on a bigger sense of it, I hope that everybody who did watch it and has some backlash to say about it is fully aware of what the fuck the video is trying to portray.
Ooh,
That's the bigger
that was the
picture
point that was
here.
missed for sure.
Because I mean, yes, y'all mad because it's so realistic. It's realistic. You know what I'm saying? It's like, are y'all understanding that this shit is very much big and major, especially in the black community? Women, let's talk about the clip here. Fuck
In
it.
every community, we gotta stop saying.
Really it is in every.
Yeah, but I'm
Like that black.
talking about my community. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Every
No,
community
yeah.
for sure.
I mean, you like we can only really speak for our.
Yeah, I'm not. Of
We're
course,
not-
every community.
Alabama literally got a culture for the shit.
That's
you don't-
fine. That's
you don't-
fine.
Are you in Alabama? Are you a white Alabamian?
I mean, look, come
You
on,
gotta
like,
be, I'm just saying, you gotta be there to understand.
Because
exactly
it's one thing to be like,
what
okay,
speak
for
on.
my
So
community.
niggas
Well,
just
people
making
be like,
jokes
oh,
out of nothing.
especially in our community.
No,
Well, no, it's not really.
I'm gonna talk. I am specifically gonna talk about because I am amongst the black family,
Right.
and I'm amongst black friends and
Right.
family, okay. And the majority of people that I am involved with are black.
Right.
So I'm going to talk to my black community, and I'm going to say to you all, this is very much a major topic, and it's very much overlooked because that message there said fucking volumes. It spoke volumes. She's she just dropped. She's not ready to really have a kid or raise a kid for real. She's dropping her kid off at her uncle's, who's damn near. You can like kind of sense that. I mean, to me, even in the video, like even though it was fake, it's like
Weirdness.
it's the energy of this man is very weird. You're not even taking your time out to even look around and see if anything's in endangerment for your child. You just dropping them off and getting the fuck out of here. And then on top of that, it could be a family member. People don't even understand. It could be a whole, you trusting these family members. It could be a whole ass one that you trust. And a kid is going to be a kid. All you got to do is say, don't tell, it's our own little secret. Don't tell mommy and daddy. Or you can even tell them you are threatening them. It's gonna do this. And a kid will keep their mouth fucking closed. And that's the major key here. I mean, I'm not saying fuck with them being an actor or actress in it. The message is very much prominent. It should be out there.
Yeah.
And people, hopefully, they got the message of it. So, yeah.
Hopefully, because I wasn't seeing nobody talking about. People was more just so outraged. Nobody was really talking about what it was about.
That's what I be talking about. Because like y'all so mad, but y'all mad because y'all experienced it probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I would probably say that too. That makes sense.
I don't think so. I think they're just mad because it's nasty. It's not. Look, the object is just nasty looking. There's a child in his underwear on TV.
Like,
Like that shit nasty. Well, not on TV, but on my phone. Like that shit nasty. I don't think you gotta go through nothing to think that that's.
Well, okay, yeah.
Or look at that and think that like.
But that's
like
only,
these niggas
that's
trying to be
only
funny.
You talking about your point, and I'm talking about mine, and that's two different.
Oh, my bad.
No, I'm just saying it's two, like we're on the same page because yours is still valid. But I'm saying,
but I'm not trying to discredit yours.
Yeah,
Yours is valid too.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. People who have, I would say that people who have experienced it are definitely like, why is this on TV? This and that. You know what I'm
probably
saying?
a trigger as well.
Yeah, it's definitely a trigger for people like that, and it's really like okay, but
or
at least
imagine you the person who doing it.
Yeah.
Different one. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's like, don't get me wrong. It's very much weird, but the message needs to be out there. They could have went a whole different route.
Yeah, do it a better way.
Yeah.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Exactly.
That's a topic. I'm so sorry. I'll see this one thing. We'll talk about that later. Actually, off camera.
That shit was nasty. I'm just saying, like, I understand if there was a message involved, but y'all should have, yeah.
Clean it up.
But like I said,
Clean it up, yeah.
People grow, and we become better every day. You want to be better than you was yesterday. I'm better than I was 5 years ago. So everybody make mistakes, but it was kind of nasty. But hey.
Yeah.
I would say, be an advocate for it, and also don't be in no weird shit. Don't act. You an actor, actress, dancer, fucking whatever that involves a role. Don't do no weird shit.
Cause the weird shit always come back to
Don't
you.
catch the
Stop being weird, man. Like that way you can sleep at night and you don't gotta worry about nobody coming back on you 20 years later.
That's really the message.
Just
So
don't
stop
be
being weird.
You know what I'm saying?
Start making these niggas.
Stop it.
Yeah, they make
I hope
people
it's
sign.
fun.
They make people sign NDAs all the time. I think it should be a two-way street. If I do something for you, like if I'm an actor or something, and I do something for you, I don't need this shit coming back to me because this is it's not real. It's not real. At the end of the day, I came here to do a job. This is the job I'm being hired for. I shouldn't have to worry about the public coming after me because
and getting sued.
Right. On top of that, I'm losing money, I'm losing jobs, I'm losing all this shit because some of y'all niggas dropped that shit on YouTube.
No, you gotta be responsible because if an actor sit up here and do a blackface role on a white actor do a blackface role other than Iron Man, because that nigga did that shit. Look, I'm gonna get that. That's the only thing I swear to God. Look, I'm sorry. That nigga get a pass. That nigga wrote that movie with
no matter how good he played his role.
That was funny.
I don't want to hear it.
That was funny. That's the difference. When shit funny, you would let some shit slide. Like when shit funny,
you did a blackface and it was funny.
No, he was a whole. It wasn't just blackface. I think it was black cut.
Yeah, because he went through the surgery, but he was technically white in blackface.
Wait, he went through a surgery to turn black?
Yeah, the actor in the movie. Tropical Thunder.
I've never.
Look,
that's
the only nigga I give a pass. Only white man I give a pass. Look,
you call him a nigga. You see this?
Hey, look.
Right,
it is because Iron Man. You know what? Okay, look. I'm sorry. I'm biased. I'm giving up my bias right now. Iron Man got it, and he played the fuck out of that role. But other than that, like if an actor play in blackface, then nowadays they gonna kill his ass. Just like how they be trying to kill like say for example the guys in Egypt, but they had all the white people.
What do you mean? No, I turned that movie on by mistake. Because I
That's
didn't realize what it was.
That was some bullshit.
And I was like, hold on, wait, they said guys are who, right?
Them niggas was lighter than you, getting sunburned as hell out there. They had the nigga apply sunscreen every 20 minutes.
I came into the movie because I was cooking this shit. I came to the movie and he was like, get Ramses to the thing, and everybody was white. I was like, wait a minute, wait, Ramses?
What the fuck is this? Just like niggas trying to go on Haley for
that's the topic. But I would say to you that I feel like that can't be realistic simply because if you're an actor and your face is out there, you're gonna get a backlash. Period.
No, because this is a casting call.
Exactly.
Versus a movie or a show.
But if my face is out there, they can't stop the public from coming at me.
That's true.
They can't stop the public because it's the public who's
like
making her lose her job.
I agree,
but
but they should have been able
roles-
to protect her from a lawsuit.
That's my point.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I
You
should
get
have.
words.
Because if you
can
hire
get
me,
words.
we all together in this, and like, why am I getting sued for being a part of the movie?
Because you the biggest name, they going after you. This like say
Bro.
for example, if we all dealing drugs,
The nigga,
if we all
bro.
dealing drugs, and I'm the biggest nigga that they know, I'm
I'm
getting
coming
charged.
after you.
Nigga, I'm getting a RICO case, nigga.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
That's what I'm
we
saying.
all be in equal level, but if they put me at the
Yeah.
top, that's where it's at.
It's like the podcast stuff. Check it on your phone.
Are you still playing?
It's the plan.
Okay, maybe it's my phone.
But I was gonna say like right because that's why they and I feel like as an actress and an actor who has a big name or they feel like they're gonna be big, you have to have a certain type of caliber to yourself, like a certain type of I don't do this, I don't do that, I don't and it's also it's about morality as well because if you feel like this is the wrong thing to do or you basically
but if you believe in the message that they portray,
okay I feel you on that
it's like you fighting on.
I'm not finna go apply for a role as Attila the Hun. That's what I'm saying.
a what?
Attila the Hun.
What's that?
You mean like
a
how Robert Downey
Mongolian,
Jr.
a Mongolian conqueror.
A what?
A Mongolian conqueror. The Mongols.
I know
Yeah,
the
I'll see you
Huns.
later.
I know the Huns.
Attila or Genghis Khan.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what
but
I'm
nah.
saying? I'm not finna go apply to play that role
What
because
you mean? It was the last samurai was white.
Okay.
that's some bullshit. And he better backlash for that shit. You ain't see Paul Mooney talk about that shit?
Paul Mooney versus we talking about all of the white people in America.
I'm saying the white people gonna be okay with they face on it.
But that's my point.
But when I'm saying, oh, okay, you got it.
About the Ariel situation.
Yeah, I mean we still can't
Nah,
agree on topic.
she not even real.
Exactly.
She not even
Oh,
real.
we should
Care the
talk
whole
about that.
characteristic.
Man, we ain't got all on topic.
We should
What
talk
we
about. No, we
talking
I
was
don't
on topic.
No, it was
Very much
still,
on
it was
topic.
still on there. It was still on there. But I mean, we talking about the skit and then how it can basically affect people and what
Yeah.
should be done, not be done, all of the fucking above. So if you are just getting here, we're basically talking about Tiffany Haddish and
Aries Spears.
that man.
That man.
Their skit.
The one who talks shit about Lizzo, but it's fine.
So we're talking about that. However, we're not in agreement that, or we are in agreement that it was not something that they should have.
It wasn't
portrayed.
tastefully done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think kids. When you put kids in stuff,
Yeah.
it brings a whole different.
You
light
gotta
to
watch
things.
that. Yeah.
It does. It like because everybody got kids.
Right.
Or if you don't got kids, you got siblings. If you don't got siblings, you got cousins. All that shit. So that's it's like you want the message, but you don't really want it like that.
And what time did we start, y'all remember?
Let's get on to the next topic.
All right, about to say we got time for the last one. All right, the last one.
Oh wait, that's
Yeah.
crazy because
Oh, I
y'all
was
ain't
gonna say
taking no shots.
Why
Yeah.
not Malachi calling
Yeah.
folks out? Okay, we already got
That's
that.
not a shot.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
That's y'all not drinking this.
What is that? Tina?
Oh, this is
Yeah,
harsh.
Tio's just
Corny?
Girl, all alcohol is harsh.
No,
You're
no,
supposed
some
to have
harsher
it
than
pure tap from the
Okay.
bottle.
Okay, don't wait. You ain't
See
seen
about pure
Yeah,
cat.
yeah,
Excuse
too.
that
Yeah,
shot.
production team, can we please get to the shot
Because
glasses?
you ain't saying nothing but words.
Oh, okay. That
Ain't no hole in our blood.
Oh, that is a
Yeah.
fucking triple, quadruple.
Me and Cleo just finished a bottle on our own. Like, y'all ain't talking that.
If y'all just tuning in, we're about to talk about. Okay, so we actually got to catch up, Buster. We were supposed to take a shot before that second topic. So we're taking a shot for the beginning of the second topic, which was about the Tiffany Haddish skit when they came to the pedophilia and the uncle and all that stuff. So we're taking a shot for that, and then
Oh, lady said put the alcohol through the Brita. We gotta get one.
alright, girl, you got one, bring it.
Through the what?
Brita?
It makes it softer, right? Like
Yeah, you can't
Chills
really take
Then
it
if you
out.
got one, you
What?
should bring it to us.
That sounds
They
extra as
sell
hell.
them at,
It sounds like you need to come
CVS
join us.
and
but low key, it's not. You just sit there and let it do its thing.
and you still get drunk.
You ain't even.
I'm gonna start doing
Okay,
that.
all right. We
Don't trust what's in the Brita.
Alright, so this is for the
Nothing but
last
rocks
topic
mineral.
that we didn't take a shot for.
Oh, sorry.
So if
You
y'all
know where
got
Alfie's over here.
y'all
They took this. Sam,
You
you
said
know,
ketchup, mustard.
right.
And you said ketchup mustard. We said bet.
I've been trying to tell the viewers what we're doing, and you guys like to drink in the midst of it.
I can tell them while you take a shot.
Ooh, that's a good point.
You see how she here, but she ain't here. Y'all hear her in the background?
Man, my nigga Rachel face healing. I'm about to call
Right.
him face shell. I'm screaming that.
Face
Yo,
shade.
I'm screaming.
Face
Hold jumping on something.
Okay, you're right. Face down.
No. Yo.
Bro, I cannot. Okay.
Yeah, buddy. If you're just tuning in, they're talking about the Aries Spears videos, how it's pedophilic, and how the message behind it was somewhat lost in translations amongst the communities.
Oh, that was very professional.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna have to put captions on here because she seems a little further away, but that was very professional. If I heard her.
What's the next topic?
All right, so the next topic we try to take another shot for, by the way.
We already did.
No, that was the last topic.
Oh man.
2 shots now, y'all.
Why y'all speaking? Y'all talking
One
about
shot.
alcoholics.
Hey,
No, we good.
Let me one shot one time.
No, can we actually properly
Chase.
cheers?
Hey.
Cause y'all been
Cheers now, y'all.
skipping
Do-
up.
Okay.
Yeah, silly.
Turn it up.
Cha again. And cha, not y'all. All right. Oh god damn. All right. Woo. So one shot this time. Okay, so our next topic is about, if you follow a trend on Twitter, it was a woman, I don't know her name, I wouldn't even say it anyway, don't matter. But she started a Majorette dance team at a PWI at USC, actually, and she had got a lot of backlash from a lot of HBCU members because they feel like it's an HBCU thing and they're mad at her for taking it to a PWI. And if you do not know what a PWI is, it's a predominantly white institution. And it's a predominantly white college is where she was. I'm assuming. I don't even know if USC is predominantly white. I guess it is. It's not HBCU, so they consider it.
It's a predominantly.
So they basically gave her a backlash for starting a Majorette dance team, and they were giving her hell. Okay. Anyways, what y'all think about that?
My thing is, does it really matter if she came up with her own shit? She built this shit up from the ground up herself, came up probably with all the routines and worked with the people. Does it matter where she at? Are y'all mad because she didn't come join y'all? Like, is that the main thing here? Damn, you so fired. We just don't like throw shade all over you because you not here with us. You somewhere where there are white people. And at the same time, it's not. I think you said this, but ain't nobody paying her to go there.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody finna pay that bill at the end of the day. So you think I give a fuck?
HBCU is expensive.
No. Like,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. And no, absolutely not.
Yeah, when I was reading the comments, it was literally like people like, oh, you should have just been to an HBCU. Not you doing HBCU shit. Like, it was just like stuff like that. And I was reading like, it's a good thing. She's bringing this culture. Fuck it, it's a dancing in the marching band, okay? It's just dancing. And she was bringing that culture, our ethnicity to, a PWI. And they went to the football game, dancing in the stands. That's fucking major. To me, that's an accomplishment.
Right, yeah.
If you're over there as a black organization and you're just starting and you're at their USC's fucking football game, and you're up there getting that shit as a black organization, that's an accomplishment. Why, as an HBCU,
that's a big deal.
As an HBCU, why are you being mad about this? They're putting us out there.
Exactly.
And they did ask a question like, well, if it's, don't get me wrong, I don't know her, like, actual vision behind it, whether she wants it to be all black, whether she wants it to be minority, whether she wants it just to be women, I'm not sure, but it was a question where they asked her, are you going to keep it all black though? I'm like, okay, but in the video that I did see, it was all black women, and they was getting that shit, okay? They was looking the fuck good. And I was like, y'all better do that. But people was giving her, it was way more negativity than it was positivity, and I ain't like that.
Leak made a good comment that y'all should read.
Leak the Creative said that's like saying you can't have a fraternity or a sorority at a PWI.
Exactly.
I did the same thing. But okay, question for
Which
you,
is
Leak.
foolishness.
Which is I'm gonna let them say what they think first, but I do have a question. We're actually talking about fraternities with this, so we're gonna continue first real quick.
Well, I agree that like I'm with her on doing it, but my only reason I'm gonna play devil's advocate is because I'm gonna compare this to the HBCUs is a cultural thing, right? and it's cultural amongst Black African Americans. So I'm gonna compare this to box braids and white women getting box braids. Cause when white women get box braids, you know, y'all complain. We had this conversation, and y'all got into it. And y'all got into it with us, and y'all was saying it was cultural appropriation, and y'all was saying like, oh, it's a cultural thing for us, so they shouldn't have access to it. And if she's doing it at a PWI, the white people are gonna have access to it. So my thing is, what's the difference between that situation where y'all saying, oh, braids are a cultural thing and it's sacred to us on the heritage versus the HBCU and the bands, which is a cultural thing and is sacred to us, which is both going to a primarily white institution, whether, you know, white girls are getting box braids or braids or whatever, or the white girls are getting a chance to become majorettes. You get what I'm getting at?
Can I just say that I'm glad you remember that fucking conversation, Clint?
Oh, yeah.
Because that conversation was like, that shit was hot.
Yeah, it was very hot.
That was the most heated conversation we had.
I feel like that would be more so the thing if it was a group of white girls starting a majorette team. It's a black girl starting a majorette team. Yeah. Other black girls are coming for her for starting a black majorette team at PWI. It's not the same thing.
I agree.
Girls copying off of a hairstyle is not the same thing as so if we're talking about culture, like, okay, this isn't a white girl that's doing it. Yeah. This isn't a white girl who saw some shit and she took it like they pretty much do. They're influenced by black culture. We know this. Whatever it is, what it is. But this is not a black woman. This is not a white woman taking some stuff type of a situation. A black girl started this. Why are you coming for another black woman for starting a majorette team just because it's at a predominantly white institution?
Oh, I'm sorry.
And it's like, okay, and the thing is, it's not about, oh, we exposing it to white folks. Sis, I go here.
Period. Period.
Sis, this is where my tuition goes.
Okay.
This is where I can afford to be at because Spelman ain't letting you in because they charging $60,000.
Exactly. That was her reason.
So it's completely different. You can wear box braids for $60. You can, a white girl can go copy and get a box. That's not the same thing.
Who's she getting the box braids from?
Oh, white girl can do box braids?
Man, come on, white girls didn't know how to do box braids.
They don't look at box braids.
I'll let y'all talk.
She wasn't even done.
I'm sorry, go ahead. My bad. I got
anybody can learn how to do box braids from YouTube. Number one, that's not something that's specific to black people. You can go on YouTube and learn how to do box braids. But I'm saying, like, that would be the same equivalent if it's a white girl. Like, hey, I'm at school and I saw these majorette dancers. I'm about to start me a majorette team. It's like appropriating culture. She's not appropriating her own culture.
It's her culture.
It's her culture.
Yeah.
She is a black girl who's making a majorette team, and she just so happens to be at a black college because maybe that's the college she can afford to go to. Like, how you coming from? It's the black people trying to tell other black people how to be black for me. This don't have nothing to do with a white girl.
It's just the fact that it's just the location. Really.
Okay, my thing is it doesn't have nothing to do with a white girl. It has something to do with a primarily white institution. If she would have did it at HBU, nobody would have said anything. So
it wouldn't be as big.
At some point, it has something to do with white people. My whole point is, at some point, white women got introduced to box braids by black women. They didn't unlock the secret themselves, and even if they on YouTube, they didn't have sauce to sit up here and do it the way they don't do it the way y'all do it. So when they go and they get it done and it look decent, you know who they got it done by. Come on, now
YouTube. They could just be smart enough. They could just be smart enough to go on YouTube and learn how to braid.
And this is where you wrong.
Okay.
This is where I disagree.
This day and age, they gotta learn from a black person now.
YouTube been around for a long ass time, and you know what they show how to do on YouTube? Twerk. I still see white bitches doing the watch. No, it's not. You
have rhythm or you don't. You can definitely twerk off the fuck beat. What you talking about?
So my thing is, you can't be good with your hands. You not. Some people.
Okay, but there's still a possibility. But it's not. It's actually not about box braids. Fucking hairstyle.
That's what I'm saying.
It's literally like fuck that. We talking about that after.
But I feel like I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with it. But I feel like it's gonna open up doors to where she gonna have white girls on her team, and then people gonna be like, oh, they're appropriating culture because she has white girls doing this and that. Because the only reason y'all okay with it because it was all black women.
Look, imagine that instead she graduates, right? She graduates and
She keeps it going.
She leave behind some majorettes and shit from a PWI. Now over time, this is a PWI, and now they got a majorettes team. What's about to happen? Now those
some white girls in that.
Now it's gonna be more and more white girls possibly. You don't know that. You don't know that it's going to.
Okay,
so once again,
first of all, one majorette team made, another one can be made too. Let's be clear.
But okay,
so like it's not like my thing is white people can go to an HBCU and try out 4 teams if they want to. It's not like you're basically just saying, okay, let's not do nothing black at white universities because white people.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what they're saying. They're saying that.
No, that's not wrong.
No, that's what they're saying. They're basically
they're fighting against when I made that statement.
Okay, but what we're saying. Okay, let's get back onto the topic here. In the comments or for this particular topic, they were getting at her for bringing something black to something white, and that's what Chanel is trying to say. It's like at the end of the day, they're mad at her for doing something black when she's black, somewhere white.
Right.
And it's like I'm black. I want to make it comfortable for me and something that I
black
like
girls
do.
go here.
Yeah, and it's like let me bring that. Don't get me wrong though. Like I said in the beginning, we are not sure what her vision is for this dance team, for this majorette team.
Exactly.
It could just be for women, but she just know a whole lot of bitches who dance right now.
Exactly.
And them bitches is fire.
Exactly.
I don't want to say bitches or whatever. I'm sorry, but these women, you know what I'm saying? But like the women that she doing all that dance, they're fire as hell. This is the first of many. This is the first of many games and many practices and many whatevers of this particular majorette team. It can definitely evolve for sure. It can definitely have a whole white women, Indonesian, motherfucking Japanese. It can have whatever, but we don't know her vision within this whole ass majorette dance team.
Exactly.
Now if we're going to assume.
Right.
We can say if it will or will not.
Would that be cultural appropriation though if you do end up with some Japanese?
You can dance, you can dance.
I know, but if they doing, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's supposed to be an HBCU.
No. It's the HBCU people who's making it an HBCU thing, not her.
Exactly.
Okay.
She's not making it an HBCU thing. They're making it an HBCU thing.
They're saying, we're gonna keep this right here, like dancing is an HBCU.
They're saying this is ours. Why are you bringing it there? That's what they're saying.
We're about to have a fire conversation.
Look, because this goes back to a conversation that we had before the podcast about this. And it was basically like how I think I already said it earlier, like how black people think that because like you came up like we originated something that it only belongs within our like realm of people.
Right.
And it's like.
It's no way to gate, but it's no way to gate.
And that's the one thing, and then the other thing is like, at what point?
That's true.
At what point, if everybody literally live here in America and born in America, at what point is our culture not also kind of like just a part of American culture?
It is American.
But that's my point, and we kind of be separating it because, and I think that's also it's not just us separating it because we also we get separated by white people. So it's like it kind of just like sits in the middle, and it's like a weird
tug of war.
Literally.
Don't get me wrong. I kind of feel them in a sense. It's like, damn, can we only have our own one thing to ourselves? I get it,
but they don't understand. But sisters ain't putting together GoFundMes for everybody to go to
exactly.
Exactly.
And that's what somebody said. They said, I'm so sorry. Oh wait, no, I lied. Devil's advocate here too. They said to go to USC costs about $60,000 or something like that.
Spelman is expensive.
And it was they named another one HBCU who per semester. I'm sorry. USC was a lot per semester versus one of them HBCUs.
We can talk about in-state versus out-state.
Yeah, that's what it is. For real.
Do we talk about?
That's what
y'all don't know this. You don't know her financial situation.
Okay.
Saying for real costs $60,000. $60,000 in-state or out-of-state?
What you talking about?
You get scholarships for staying in state in Michigan. Do she get scholarships? What scholarships? You don't know her financial.
Show me the grants.
All I'm gonna say is this: I support any black woman breaking barriers.
Exactly.
If she digging in ground where motherfuckers ain't never dug at and digging up gold, then you do your motherfucking thing. Okay.
If anything,
and fuck what the haters say, because niggas gonna always hate no matter what, especially on the internet. Motherfuckers gonna hate no matter what you do. If you doing good, you doing bad, you doing okay, niggas got something to say. So nigga, go ahead and do your play. Don't care.
Period.
Go get it off.
Was that bars?
Okay, it was bars for sure. I was gonna say like,
Ism.
if anything, clap for her because they went to a HBCU to be black.
And no,
She had a PWI and still being black. You
Ooh.
see what I'm saying?
Thank you.
She was at a PWI, putting black in the PWI. Could y'all do it?
I mean, because we can argue that the black community at the PWI is kind of close. So are y'all really this close, or y'all just all black?
She said we're gonna be black
Okay.
to all the people. We're gonna be black to
Exactly.
everybody. We're gonna show
Exactly.
everybody what black is.
Exactly.
Hey, but could y'all do it?
Like the black people, the Greeks and stuff at the PWIs are tight knit. Like I don't know whatever.
But it's only within our community. Are you gonna be out there in front of them white people in front of a football fucking stadium? Wow,
Yeah,
it
video ended.
don't matter. This don't matter. In front of a football stadium, in front of a whole bunch of white motherfuckers.
white, whoever, Asian, whoever.
Well, you're not white. It don't gotta be white, but in front of a whole bunch of cultures representing yourself. Are you gonna be representing yourself in front of a whole bunch of people? Okay,
And looking
that's
fabulous
the difference.
because her hair was the curls was thumping.
in an hour.
But
Yeah. All right. One more shot. Last shot for this one.
ours already took.
All right, y'all.
Y'all know what? I'm sick of y'all. Y'all be fast moving and shit.
I mean, it ain't nothing but a quick
You
little.
ain't fast moving, you slow moving.
Nope.
Well, I wouldn't want to pour the shot.
You know,
Kiki.
She said I was talking. You supposed to be on.
No, it's all about the theory of relativity. You know what I'm saying? Time moves slow for
You
you.
know what? You
Fast for me.
goddamn.
You feel me? Nigga, my nigga Einstein said it. I ain't say it.
Cause I love how educated you are. You're great.
I ain't said.
I ain't say it. Nigga,
Einstein. I'm dead. All right, y'all. Let's get it.
Bye guys.
Bye, y'all.
I still.
Oh, wait. I lied. Thank you for tuning in. That was our last bit of everything.
Oh yeah.
Or whatever the case
Cause y'all know
may
we gonna
be.
drift off. That's just how we are.
We all
Back like
drift
we
off.
never left, y'all know.
Okay.
Stay talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
When my nigga Ray Shell get her Michael Jackson nose, she gonna be back going crazy.
Type shit.
So get ready for that.
And
We
also,
out here.
Remember to tune into our YouTube
Yes.
and all that because y'all be forgetting.
Put your
We got
seatbelts
YouTube.
on, do the speed limit. But yeah, we got YouTube.
We got the YouTube Shots Fire podcast. Get on that, boy. We need all the subscribers. Click, like, subscribe.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Yes.
Wow.
You know, I'm new to it.
And take a shot.
And take a shot.
Take a shot. I don't be taking shots for real. I feel it.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Bye.
I feel like our comment section would be like so much more lit.
Go ahead.